get out, or I throw you out.
Go ahead, Liam. You put your hands on me and see what happens.
Quinn, do you think I'm afraid of you? I know why you're here. You're here to do damage control for your son, get me to back off. It's not gonna happen. There is nothing you can do or say that will make me give up on Hope. Nothing.
Out of control.
Huh. That is definitely how I would describe Liam's behavior. I mean, kidnapping you? Stealing my camper? But it's okay. 'Cause we're back in the office, safe and sound.
Not pregnant.
Nope.
But I could have been. You know, that test could have gone the other way.
Good one, babe.
Where you going? Come on,
Man,
roll
come on,
around.
I gotta get back to work, man.
Oh, great, yeah. Rub salt in the wound. I should be going with you.
Yeah, you should.
Wait, what's that about? What's Katie done now?
I need to counter these earnings reports with something positive. Do you have the European projections? Katie? Hey.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, that's okay. Come on in. We're through. Okay, thank you. Donna, I'm sorry. There's no way I can do lunch today. I'm dealing with a million things.
Except for the one thing you need to deal with most. Brooke.
Brooke, you want me to fire your sister?
I want what's best for both families and Spencer Publications. I know this sounds harsh, but I'm not being vindictive. Just hear me out, and you will agree a change needs to be made. My sister should not be running your family business.
Hope you aren't pregnant. You never were. But what Liam did, stealing my truck, running off with you,
Trust me, I know. He overreacted.
he lost it. Has he ever towed an RV before? No, he had no idea what he was doing. He could have hurt you. He calls me and my mom crazy.
Hope doesn't need you to protect her, Liam.
You have no idea what she needs.
She needs you to be a man, not a whiny little boy who throws a tantrum every time he doesn't get what he wants. Your father thinks he was doing you such a favor, giving you a position in his company. All he's done is spoil you. You need to learn to be grateful for what you have and not try to hold on to what isn't yours.
You know what, Donna? I have a company to run. I don't have time to worry about Brooke and her vendetta against me.
What vendetta?
Oh, come on. Getting together with Bill and then calling me in the middle of the night to brag about it? I mean, I'm surprised she didn't make me put her on speakerphone so Ridge could get the message loud and clear.
Sweetie, they're not just together. Bill's actually living with Brooke now.
Oh, I'm well aware. Good for them. Just leave me out of it. Bill and I have a son, and that's the only thing we share.
Tell me. It's my company. How bad is it?
It's pretty bad, man. Could get worse if you don't find a way to get your job back.
If I knew how to do that, I'd already be there, wouldn't I?
Bill says you haven't been answering his calls.
He wants his job back.
Well, you should give it to him.
Why?
Because he's your brother, and he's the best person for the job. And you know he will find a way to take charge, whether you help him or not.
Did you get my statement about the new commission ruling?
Legal has it.
We think it should be an op-ed in one of the dailies.
Let's wait and see what legal has to say. Thank you.
What's that about?
Just being cautious. Something Bill never did when he was CEO.
You can't lead from a place of fear. I use my instincts. I anticipate. You have to be able to react like that. That is not how Katie operates.
Very true. Look how long it took for her to come to her senses about you.
You know how many gossip sites have popped up on the internet just in the last week? Yeah, and Forrester, they streamed their last fashion show live. How come we didn't cover that?
Karen's in town. Dude, set up a meeting.
She's ignoring me. Let me tell you something. Eventually, she's gonna pay for that.
If you have any ideas, I think Karen should hear them.
Oh, no, Karen is not getting a single idea. Nothing from me until I am once again captain of my ship.
Oh, wow, listen at you. You know, I didn't think you were gonna get Katie back. You managed that. So find your mojo. Our next workout will be at the Spencer gym.
Hi. What are you doing right now?
Well, actually, I just finished a little sparring session with Justin, but now he is headed to the office.
Well, how fast can you clean up and get over here to Il Giardino?
Well, actually, I just got back from there. I had lunch with Justin. So why don't you come home and I'll keep you company.
I'm already here and I have a table.
So you just assumed I'd be free, huh? Well, of course, why wouldn't you?
Please?
All right, you got it. I'll be there as quickly as I can.
Work call?
Oh, it's just a project that I'm working on.
Professional or personal?
A little bit of both. Wouldn't it be great if everyone could just get along?
Yeah. Would be awesome if Liam just accepted our relationship, but I so don't see that happening.
But it isn't just you, me, and Liam. It's my mom and Katie. It's Rick and Ridge and your mom. Wyatt, our families are a mess.
No, this is about the pregnancy test.
Wyatt, when I do have a baby, I want to bring him or her into a family that is nurturing and supportive. And when I was waiting on that test result, a few things became very clear to me, and one of them is that all of this tension and fighting, it's not healthy. It's not good for any of us.
No, I hear you. But this sounds more like a message for Liam, not me.
You really think the worst of us, don't you?
I just know who you really are, Quinn, that's all.
We're not evil. Wyatt and I may not be squeaky clean, but when you have had to work as long and as hard as we have, it is hard to be. Did we have to fight and claw and hustle our way to the top? You bet we did. And sometimes that's what you have to do to get where you want to be in life. But I'm not going to apologize for that, and I'm not going to let you judge us for it either. You know, Liam's never done anything like that.
Hope, he followed us all the way to Hawaii, tracked us down on PCH. Liam's been dogging us ever since we got together.
Yeah, this was a little different.
Yeah. But this time I was doing the chasing. I have never run that fast in my life.
Even when he ran after me in the forest.
Way faster.
Wow, you must really love that truck.
No. Hope. Look. Back then you were just some girl in the forest. You were beautiful, magical, devious. But I didn't know you. I had no idea what I would lose if I let you get away. But now I do. Look, I don't care how fast I have to run, what kind of surprises I have to deal with, or changes we have to make. I will always be right beside you.
You went too far today, Liam. And I think you know it.
Oh,
come on. You know, you're the last person to be lecturing me on going too far.
Oh, don't compare your behavior to mine. You tried to get Hope alone so you could beg her to take you back. If I've made any mistakes at all, it's because I let my passion and ambition get the better of me.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly right. Hope is just an ambition to you, a connection to one of the most prestigious companies in the world.
Forrester works with us because we make an exceptional product. Wyatt and I have earned the respect of Forrester, their clients, and the entire fashion community. Everyone except for you. Which is a shame because I was hoping you and Wyatt could get along as brothers. Not all siblings can share that kind of connection. Sometimes circumstances make it difficult.
Yeah, well, this time they make it impossible.
You don't really think that Brooke has a vendetta against you?
I don't know who she is anymore.
It's funny, she says the same thing about you.
You know, I keep thinking that the next time we're gonna get together, it'll be different. We'll be able to come to some kind of understanding and have a normal conversation. But every single time I'm with her, every word out of her mouth just drips with contempt.
She doesn't mean it that way, okay? She's your big sis.
Well, I'm not a little kid anymore. It's not okay to talk to me like that.
You asked Eric to demote her.
No, I asked Eric to stop playing matchmaker.
And you don't think she has a right to be angry about that?
Well, why don't we make a list and see who gets to be angrier?
You're angry? I thought you were in love with Ridge and you couldn't be happier.
I am. And I'm not gonna apologize about that. Not to Brooke or anyone else.
You put Katie in charge to punish Bill for getting involved with me.
I didn't trust his judgment anymore.
But look what's happened to the company. And can you trust Katie's judgment now that she's involved with Ridge?
Look, Katie's done some wonderful things with Spencer, and the employees happen to love her.
Then make her the head of human resources.
I doubt she's gonna stay on if I give Bill her position.
If Spencer Publications was really her passion in life, she would. But it's not. But it is Bill's passion, and it always has been. You and I both know what it takes to succeed. I know because I ran Forrester Creations. You have to have that fire, you have to have that intensity. And my children do. I see it in your daughter as well. But with Katie, it's very different. She just wanted to make sure everybody knew that she was right, and all of us were wrong, especially me. Do you really want that in a mindset as a CEO?
Brooke, what's going on?
Do you know why Wyatt and I will never get along?
Because you're jealous and
Because
judgmental.
he's nothing like me. And in the end, that's why Hope's gonna choose me.
But you begged her to come back, and she didn't.
Yeah, well, she will. It's only a matter of time. You see, I have this philosophy that decency and honesty wins out in the end. That people have this tendency to gravitate toward what's good.
And that's you.
At least I try. So no, I don't have to do anything to lure Hope back to me. I just have to be me. Let's try an experiment. You and Wyatt, you can be you. And in the end, we'll see who it's more obvious Hope should be with.
But Liam, it already is obvious. And that man is my son.
You're upset with me for talking to Eric?
Yeah. And I don't even see the point. If you and Ridge are as committed as you say you are, and Bill is back with Brooke.
Oh, what? Then there's nothing to worry about? Come on. Eric just gave her the opportunity to have her cake and eat it too. She gets to live with Bill and work with Ridge. I mean, why have one man when you can dig your claws into two?
Oh, Katie, come on. You are reading way too much into this.
Are you kidding me? After everything that's happened. You remember the last time I was reading too much into things when I accused Brooke of having feelings for Bill and she denied it and denied it to me? Well, maybe she didn't deny it to you. Listen, Donna, I'm sorry. I don't want to put you in the middle of things. But you cannot keep things from me. If you hear that Brooke is up to something, you have got to let me know.
Bill, look who's here.
Yes, my long-lost sister, Karen. You two just happened to run into each other?
Brooke invited me to lunch.
Did she? Me too.
You wanted to talk to her, and Karen seemed reluctant to get on the phone.
I've been busy.
Helping Katie run our company into the ground?
Why don't you two talk about business later? Let's just spend the time to catch up.
I don't think this is a very good idea.
Karen, wait. Please. Just hear Bill out.
What happened, Karen? And why'd you turn on me? I mean, sure, all right, we had our differences over the years, but with all the big stuff, I was there for you. I supported you and Danny. I stepped in with Caroline. Made you a ton of money. I mean, doesn't that count for something? Instead, you turn on me, you team up with Katie, you take Spencer from me. I mean, you know what that company means to me. It's like kidnapping my child. You want to teach me a lesson? Lesson learned. You can't handle people like you handle business. I was wrong the way that I treated you and Katie. I can't take it back. All I can do is learn from what this experience has taught me.
I became very close to your sister towards the end of her life. And family meant everything to her. I'm sure she would hate to see this, the way you and your brother are. You two should be happy. You should be working together.
What about you? Katie. Your family, too.
Yes, but Spencer Publications is your family business, not hers.
Is this why you asked us here today? To try and get Karen to reinstate me as CEO?
Yes, Bill. That's exactly what I'm asking your sister to do.